Hi, yeah, it's Matt Williams. I just wanted to ask, if you're driving a character with a positive emotion, then you'd look for different shades of grey and negativity to balance that out. But if you're driving a character with a negative emotion, like jealousy, whether you'd also look for more negativity and shades of that, or whether you'd turn that to positive antithesis to try and get a different contrast and balance.
Boy, that is an interesting question. I would think that you would try as best you can to find that contrast, to dimensionalize characters. If you have what you're asking me, I think, is if you have a character whose overall disposition is positive, light, a kind of sunshine personality, versus somebody who is dark and cynical and hard and pessimistic about life. Each of those characters, the bright character, the dark character, risks becoming a cliche. Okay? And so you want to create dimensions for them. And so there ought to be scenes, and certainly within the nature of the bright character, where they can suffer, where they can get angry, where they can get pessimistic and feel that they're never going to get what they want, and so forth. The balance there, ultimately positive, optimistic character. And if you have a dark character, you want to do the opposite, of course. For example, one of the great dark characters of all time is the villain Iago in Shakespeare's masterpiece, Othello. He is a sadist, he is a horribly cruel man, and he deliberately sets out to destroy this noble man for no good reason other than the sadistic pleasure of watching this man just crumble under all the lies and manipulations that Iago is going to fill this poor man's mind with, and torture him with all this and drive him to a point where he's going to murder his wife. Okay, so Iago is a terribly dark person. He plays the guitar. He gets drunk in bars and sings bawdy songs. He's constantly joking with people, teasing them and taunting them about money and about sex and so forth. And he's the kind of guy that people trust. People come to Iago for advice, and they call him kind Iago and sweet Iago, and they want Iago to help them with their problems. And so outwardly, he appears to be the most wonderful, charming, warm-hearted guy, and a little irresponsible, in fact, because he does get drunk and he carries on in bars. But we also know that he is this terribly evil, devilish character out to destroy people. And consequently, that tremendous contrast between his social, delightful, charming, lovable, really, outward character and his dark, demon-y inside, of course, creates one of the greatest characters ever written. And so I say, following that principle from Shakespeare, yes, if you put characters on one side of the line or the other and don't dimensionalize them and don't develop contrasting contradictions within their nature, the risk is you will write stereotypes.